I received an interesting email with some pipe bomb content that I want to share in this video. But before we get started, we help busy over 40s get in shape with only 30 minutes of kettlebell training per week in the next 30 days. If that's something you're interested in, download our free ebook that's called the Kettlebell Code in the first link in the description for free. Grüezi miteinander, Gregory von Lebe Stark here. I received an email from the president of the Fitness Center Association of Switzerland. And I want to discuss what he said in this video because I think that what we are saying is coming very close to the truth. And if you share a similar sentiment, or if you share a completely different sentiment, please let me know in the comments. I think that our target audience is suffering from a problem. This is what I'm pointing out on the website. And this is what this email is all about. To give you a little backstory, I was back and forth in communication with the Swiss Fitness Center Association because they publish a magazine that is released and issued on a monthly basis. 2 years ago, I told them, hey, how about we write something about kettlebells? Let me write an article about kettlebells because we want to popularize this powerful tool because I think it's not very well represented in the current landscape. So I've had contact with the guy who does all the editorial work. I've sent this guy an email 1.5 years ago and I didn't hear nothing back. And since I've heard nothing back and we always received this magazine, I was like, okay, so they don't want to, so let's unsubscribe. So Angie was sending this guy, the president, an email and said, hey, we're still receiving your magazine, please unsubscribe. And so that's why he then replied to this email. And then he goes on to say, I also struggle to provide space for you in a magazine funded and produced by the Fitness Center Association, only to read negative comments about fitness centers on your website and social media. CC from your website, no busy person over 40 wants to spend hours in a packed gym, sleepwalking like a zombie from one machine to the next and not getting the results that they deserve. Are you getting a gym membership to get in shape? Bad idea. We'll show you why that's a huge mistake and what to do instead. Unfortunately, your fitness subscription suffers the same fate as years before. After 2 weeks, you lose interest because it's time-consuming and boring. Yes, this is from my website because I believe this is the biggest problem that our target audience is suffering from, especially folks over 40. And now what I want you guys to do is let me know in the comments, are you suffering from the same problems? Yes or no? I said my statements reflect the experiences of our target audience aged 40 and above. This emphasizes an issue for which traditional fitness studios do not offer a viable solution. That's what I believe. The strength machines concept from Arthur Jones in the 80s has little connection to the success of the clients unless they are bodybuilders. The reality is that the entire body can be effectively trained with just 2 to 3 targeted exercises, leading to quicker results. A fitness studio averages 1,000 members despite not having the capacity to handle these clients. Why admit so many members when it's apparent that not all can be adequately supervised, let alone the lack of space? This seems to happen with the knowledge that only a small percentage shows up regularly while the majority quits due to a lack of motivation. And then the president finishes with, these are indeed some borderline statements and almost personal attacks from you against me as a fitness center owner. This is the big problem with the Fitness Center Association, at least in Switzerland and probably all around the world. The number one reason people don't train is because of a lack of time. This is a human tendency. So we have to work on solutions to give people the most bang for their buck in the shortest amount of time. But instead of recognizing that problem that a huge demographic has that needs to go to the gym and needs to train, the only thing that these guys do is feel personally attacked when you make the obvious obvious. In the 80s, when Arthur Jones came up with the strength machine concept, here's what happened. Gyms and spas were exploding like crazy. They spread like wildfires because savvy business people realized, I don't need qualified staff to handle a large group of clients and customers because the machines will do the rest. Now, am I saying that every gym is like this? No, of course not. But I'm saying that it's a huge problem, and I would even say that gym owners who really care for their clients see the same problem. I do understand this is also a human tendency to not take criticism well, and it proves again that you will find that people will stay stubborn even though they have an average to low quality product that doesn't serve the needs of their clients, and because they refuse to change or refuse to adapt that product, somebody else then comes on the market and offers a better product, and the only thing that you guys can then do is critique it, or not even worse, feel personally attacked. You can critique it all you want. I think that's a good thing. But to feel personally attacked because I'm pointing out a problem of a demographic that is obvious, yeah. So to close this video, I want you guys to have a conversation with me. How do you feel? Do you think going to the gym is a waste of time? Not just the kettlebell cracks that are out there that I know they train at home, but just on a general basis. What do you make out of the solution of the fitness market for the problems that we as a society are facing? Here's the next thing that you have to do. Clean and press that like and subscribe button. Share with a friend who's also interested in kettlebells. And if you made it this far, consider downloading our free ebook that's called the Kettlebell Code. Listen, I've mentioned this. This is one of the solutions for these big problems that people are facing. Getting in shape despite being short on time. And I believe the kettlebell is one of the best tools for this. So if you want to learn more about our method, check the first link in the description and download our ebook Kettlebell Code for free.